Hi, welcome. Let's begin by just finding a nice, easy seated. If seated does not feel good, you can lay down on your mat. And let's just find a comfortable position where we can close our eyes to start our practice. As we begin our practice, let's just inhale through the nose and exhale, let out that breath however it's comfortable. Now finding your fingers, I'm going to lead us through a breath exercise. So I want you to bring your thumb to your first finger, your pointer finger, and then your thumb to your middle finger, and then your ring finger, and then your pinky. As we breathe and I count, we're going to move through those 4 fingers. So if you need to open your eyes and look, just 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll count backwards. Pinky to thumb, ring finger, middle, pointer. So wherever you are, we'll start with our finger, our pointer finger to our thumb. So we're going to inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. And just come to that breath. Finding your normal breath. Noticing how bringing that breath in for 4 and releasing for 4 can really just calm your mind, feeling that touch from your finger to your thumb. Go ahead and open your eyes. And just begin by adding some gentle movement, some neck rolls. Maybe open and close your jaw. Start to wiggle your fingers. Taking your time here. No rush. Take about 2 more breaths. If you're on your back, you can just be taking your head side to side. And then we're going to gently make our way onto our hands and knees, coming into a tabletop. Placing your hands right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. Coming into a cow pose, we're going to inhale, drop the belly, lift up through the chin, and then as you exhale, round it up, chin to chest. Feel that vertebrae round. Again, inhale. Use that full breath through your nose, and then exhale, round. Think of your spine like a wave. Again, inhale. Lift up through the chin. Exhale, round it. One more, inhale. And then exhale, round. Coming into that nice neutral spine, I'm going to plant my left hand. I'm going to slowly bring up this left arm as high as it can come. I'm sorry, this is my right arm. exhale, I'm going to bring this palm through, bring my head to the mat. Now inhale, I'm going to lift up. So one full breath here. Think about stacking your shoulders on top of each other. And then exhale, threading it through, reaching that bottom arm as far away as it can go. Inhale. Use that full breath to lengthen. And then as you exhale, really feel that expansion as you come down from that shoulder blade, pausing here. Now, if it feels good, extend that opposite arm. So for me, it's my left arm is extended. And just feel that stretch through your upper back here. As you exhale, think of releasing that tension. Inhale, come on back up. Now let's take it to the other side. So I'm planting my right hand. Inhale, left arm comes up. Swoop it all the way up. Exhale, left palm comes through. Thread it through. Inhale. Use that breath. Stack those shoulders. Exhale, palm is up. Thread it through. One more. Inhale. And then as you exhale, bring that arm all the way through. That palm is up, bringing your head to the mat. And then if it feels good, extending that opposite arm. And just breathing into that upper back. And on your next inhale, gently come out. Maybe wiggle it through. And then tuck your toes, and you're just gonna walk your hands back here and just feel that stretch through your feet, through your toes, through your feet. Exhale here. Now bring your hands out a little bit farther. We're gonna lift up our hips and come into our first downward facing dog. So downward facing dog, you can start with a nice bend in your knees, lifting your hips up towards the ceiling. But now watch your shoulder blades. You want to push them down and back in their place, in their pockets is what I like to say. So your body is a V right now. You're feeling that length through the back of your legs, through your upper back. Your head is below your heart. This is really energizing to your body. Feeling your toes, your fingertips grounded into the yoga mat. If you start to feel some tension or some need to move, it's okay. Bend one knee, bend the next. Maybe you take your head side to side. Maybe you feel the need to release some tension, and that's okay. Take another full breath wherever you are. And then on your next inhale, look up in between your hands and walk it up to the front of your yoga mat. Planting your feet, roll it on up one vertebrae at a time. Dropping your shoulders, opening your palms. Now inhale, arms come up. As you exhale, just open up that back right here. Take those arms like a goalpost. If that doesn't feel good, you can place them like in your imaginary back pockets. Opening up that chest. It's a nice mini back bend. And then on the next inhale, come on back. Extended mountain, reach up. Exhale, swan dive into that forward fold. Now knees are nice and soft here. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you need. Think about bringing your rib cage close to your thighs in this ragdoll. If it feels good, you can grab onto those elbows and just really feel that stretch through the back of your legs. Now inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shin, nice flat back. Now exhale, come back into that fold. Now rooting down through your feet. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come on up. Bring those arms with you. As you exhale, come back to that back bend. Inhale, extended mountain. Reach those arms up. Exhale, just bring your hands down by your side. Take a nice breath here. Inhale, arms come back up. As you exhale, swan dive into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back to a nice plank. Now, if this doesn't feel good, you can come to your knees. Waking up the core right here, waking up the shoulders, building a little bit of heat in the body. And then as you exhale, press it back, finding that downward facing dog. Inhale, come onto your knees into that tabletop. Exhale, shift it forward, bending your elbows, come all the way down. Inhale, lift it up into a nice cobra. Open up the chest. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale, lift up, open. Fully let out that breath. Now inhale, this time press it up and back. We're going to find our first child's pose. So knees are out nice and wide. And just press it on back to however it is comfortable. If it feels good, you can bring your forehead to the mat. And just find that nice long spine. Listening to your breath. It's soothing as you exhale. And then if you want on the next inhale, walk your hands over to the right. Maybe bring your left hand on top of your right hand and just feel that stretch through your left side body. Just breathe into this space. Think about pressing your left hip down, opening up that side body. Allowing your breath to just soften here. Then your next inhale, walk it to center, and then continue your hands to the other side. Maybe bring your right hand on top of your left as you gently bring your forehead to the mat. And just feel that stretch on the right side of the body. As you exhale, press that right hip down, opening up the side body. Take a nice full breath. And then inhale, come back to center. Like a wave, roll it on up. Let's take this left leg out behind us. And then as you inhale, bring this left knee in. And we're coming into a low lunge. If you're not on a soft surface, if you want to fold your mat over for your knee, you can. But take a moment, really wiggle in. Think about this right hip flexor. As you bend your left knee, you're opening it up. Option to stay right here, or if you want to bring those arms up, adding a little bit of balance. If you want a little bit more, you can bring that left hand down and really reach open over with your right hand. And then inhale, come on back. Exhale, press your hips back, those left toes come up. And just feel that stretch through your hamstring. Now come down as far as it's comfortable, relaxing your neck and shoulder. You want to feel that nice long length through your left leg. Take a full breath here. And now as you inhale, begin to bend this left knee. Bring your right hand right in alignment. And you're going to peel open this left arm all the way up. Can you stack those shoulders so this left shoulder is on top of the right? Adding a nice little twist here. Big inhale. Exhale, release, let that breath out. Again, inhale. Exhale, let out that breath. Now inhale, start to swoop this left arm, come back to this low lunge. Now hands can come to heart center. We're going to give this quad a nice stretch. So reach back for this foot. If you need to hold on to something, feel free to hold on for balance. You want to feel that stretch all through that quad. So you're pressing the top of that foot into your hand as you gently bend this front knee. If you want to work more balance, you can bring one hand up. Or again, you can find a wall if you really want to open up that quad. Finding your breath. Take another breath here. And then slowly release. Come on down. Take this left leg back behind you, but come back up into that downward facing dog. But take this left leg up into the sky, three-legged dog. And then maybe roll out that ankle. And then come into that downward facing dog. Inhale, come onto your knees. As you exhale, bend your elbows, come all the way down. Inhale, press it up into an upward facing dog. So we're straightening our arms. And then we're exhale, pressing it back into a child's pose. Do that again. Inhale, come up into that tabletop. Shifting it forward on the exhale, bending the elbows. Inhale, straighten those arms, upward facing dog. Exhale, hold into your child's pose. Take a full breath. Inhale, come into that tabletop. Exhale, shake it out, bring those knees underneath. Let's do the other side. Exhale, right leg comes out. And then bring it on through. Let's find this low lunge on the right. So again, maybe you hold on to something for balance. Really opening up this hip flexor. If you want, you can bring this left hand up, reaching your right arm, and really opening it up, finding some balance here. Rooting down through that front foot, stretching it out. Big breath. And then come back through center, find your balance. And then press this right hip back, your right toes come up. Nice half splits. So again, our hamstrings can be pretty tight. So use your breath to come into this posture. Your hands don't have to come down. Again, you can use a wall for support. Keeping those hips square, right hips back, left hips forward. And now as you inhale, start to bend your right knee. Bring this left hand in alignment as you peel open into this twist. Can you stack those shoulders? Use your breath as you bend. Big breath here. Exhale, wring it out, let it out right here. Big stretch. Now inhale, take this arm, come on back up into that lunge. Hands come to heart for balance. I'm bringing my right hand to my right leg and I'm going to bend my left foot. So again, maybe you need to hold on to something. And we're pressing the top of that foot into our hand. Feeling that length from the hip bone all the way to the knee. If you want to work a little bit of balance, you can bring that arm up. Finding that stretch through the quad. Don't hold your breath here. Deep breaths. Find that release, that stretch. And then slowly release. We're going to come on back, take this right leg back behind you, come into that downward facing dog, take this leg up nice, three-legged dog. And then come into your downward facing dog. Find that nice length through your spine. And then again, come on to your knees, shifting it forward, bending your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, toes touch, knees out wide, child's pose. Inhale, we're going to roll it up. Go ahead and have a seat, bringing those feet out in front of you. Planting your feet. And then rolling it on down. Pressing your feet into the mat, pressing your hips. Can you feel your entire spine on that yoga mat? And now just take your knees side to side, like windshield wipers, allowing that release of your lower back. Maybe you open and close that jaw, head side to side. And then inhale, come back to center. Bring both knees in and just feel that release through the lower back. Again, I like to add a little bit of gentle movement here. Maybe it feels good to roll out your ankles. And then planting that left foot, let's go and flex your right foot on top of that left knee. And then let's go ahead and grab that left thigh. So it's a nice outer hip stretch here. Can you gently bring this left knee in towards your chest and press that right knee away? But feeling supported on your entire spine. Exhale here. Inhale. And then fully exhale. Gently release. Take this right foot off and maybe just take those knees side to side. And then we'll take it to the other side, planting that right foot, flexing that left foot on top of your right knee, grabbing onto that right thigh. If you find your spine coming off the yoga mat, then just leave your leg down. Bringing this right knee in towards your chest, pressing that left knee away. Big outer hip stretch here. Your face is soft. Pressing that left knee away, really opening up that outer hip. And then gently release. Bring both knees into your chest. And then extend this left leg long. Hugging in this right knee, maybe take that right knee out to the side. Inhale here. As you exhale, take that right knee up and over. So think about stacking this right hip on top of your left and then taking your right arm out to the side. Now, can you bring your right shoulder to the ground? So if your hips come unstacked, that's okay. Really try and keep your right shoulder down. Take this left hand and just gently hold on to this leg here. Your left leg's long. This is a nice deep spinal twist. But also notice how you're opening up through the right side of the chest. This is a nice ring out for all your internal organs as well. So let that open mouth exhale come out. And then gently come on out. Find that spine on your mat. Now extend that right leg long. Hug in your left knee. Maybe kind of open up that inner hip, inner thigh. Inhale here, then exhale. Take this left knee up and over, extending that left arm nice and long. Now again, you want to make sure your left shoulder is on the ground. And just wring it out right here. Enjoy that stretch through your left chest, as well as that nice spinal twist, wring out. Nice big inhale through your nose. And then exhale, let out all that breath. And then just come back through center. Bring those knees in. Give that lower back some love. And then placing your feet flat on the ground, we're going to come up into a bridge. So you're going to lift your hips up. And then kind of tuck your shoulders under like a burrito. And then if that feels good, can you clasp your hands? Can you tuck a little bit more? So your weight is on your heels. You can tap your toes. And you're opening up the chest, but you're lifting up through those hips. It feels really good on that back after those twists. Hold it up here. And then slowly release your hands and feel each vertebrae of your spine come down onto that yoga mat. And then right when your waistband, your sacrum hits, release those hips. As we come to the end of our practice, go ahead and extend your legs out nice and long. Open your palms and allow your ankles to open. Come back to that first finger in your thumb. We're going to come back to that box breath, that 4-count breath. So inhale, tap your finger to your middle finger, ring finger, pinky. Exhale the pinky, ring finger, middle, pointer. Again, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. And just find your normal breath. Allowing your jaw to soften, your ankles to soften. Try not to let your mind wander. Just enjoy this relaxation that your body feels, grounded on your yoga mat. Safe and warm. Feel free to stay here as long as needed. Thank you so much for joining me today. I've linked some videos here. If you liked this or if you want a little more stretch, a little more movement, feel free to check these out. Thank you.